Hello again. Every so often, figures come to light which cause a sharp intake of breath. In a communique from the British Foreign Office released in October, it is mentioned quite casually, in passing as it were, that since 2011 this country has given £4 billion of your money, taxpayers' money that is, to Syria. That amounts to £307 million a year, every year over the last 13 years. Interesting, no? In the description to this video I give a link to this statement on the government's own website. The first thing which strikes most of us upon hearing such a figure is what we could have done with that money in our own country. £307 million a year. That works out, for example, at enough to pay the salaries of around 6,000 doctors each year. Or, still with the National Health Service in mind, building a medium-sized hospital cost about £500 million, about £500 million. We could have built 8 new hospitals since 2011 with the money we gave to Syria. I wonder if any viewers think that giving it to Syria was a better use for our taxes than building hospitals or employing doctors and nurses. Remember that large amount of money was splashed out in this way during the years of austerity, when we were told that public services in Britain had to be cut to the bone. That was pretty generous of us, don't you think? Having considered what we could have got for our money if we had spent it in this country rather than the Middle East, what do people think actually happened to all that money once it reached Syria? That is easy enough to answer for anybody who knows Syria. I was there when Hafiz al-Assad, the father of the fellow who has now sought refuge in Moscow, was in charge, nominally through the Ba'ath Party. At that time, every single transaction could only take place by greasing palms. Every official, every soldier, every police officer, customs official took a little backsheesh, whether you wanted a visa or permission to visit a certain part of the country or what have you. By all accounts, that didn't change under his son. I imagine at least half that £4 billion went on bribes of various kinds. I will also assume that of any food or medical equipment that was involved, probably, I don't know, I would say at least a quarter or a half would have been stolen and then sold to those who could afford to pay for it, and the rest of the money would have been used to buy guns to prolong the civil war. I do not lack charity towards the dispossessed in that part of the world. Far from it, they are close to my heart. But I can assure you that handing over £300 million a year like that will ultimately not help the poor folk at all. This is just a drop in the ocean, a tiny fraction of the amount which we send out of the country every year, of course, in overseas aid. I really am inclined to think that when times are hard for the old and poor in our own country, we might be better advised to have spent that £300 million a year on British people living in Britain.